I'm tired of people feeling like they're obligated to put you in a box. I'm tired of people so insecure that they can't even allow other people to be better than them. Like, what's up with that? I don't understand. Who understands? You know? I just feel like we live in a world where when you try to help people like me or all the other influencers you see online who help people, you wouldn't believe that more than 70% of people try to bring that person down. It happens like this. Like, at first, it's like, okay, I love what you're doing for people. I love that you're helping people. You know, that's how it starts. But then when they start to see that, oh, you're actually succeeding in your life, you're actually growing, and you are actually helping people with their own problems by going through your own problems and becoming wise out of the things you go through and stuff like that, people start to try and put you in a box. They try to form you or tone you down a little bit just to make them feel better about themselves. And I'm just being honest and real, and y'all know I am. Because at the end of the day, it is so true. And it is so sad that people are that sad with their own life that they can't be happy for others. That is not okay. That is not okay. I just had something very hurtful happen to me. And I feel like y'all can tell from the way I'm coming onto this video. But once again, it has been able for me to go through it and come to you guys and talk to you guys about my experiences and be on here and get more insight and more powerful as I go, as people put me through instances like this. Okay? Basically what happened is I have a friend, okay? And I'm just kind of venting to you guys, but I'm also, it's for a story, it's for a reason. It may relate to you in some way. But I have a friend, and she was very supportive of my journey in the beginning. Like, she accepted me for who I am. And this is a friend that I've grown up with since years, okay? Since we were little. So a lot of the things that I'm doing, like, we've been separated, came back to, a lot of things that we are doing are different because she went through her own life, I went through my own life, and now we are just different people. Well, I can't speak for her, but I am a different person. I went through things. I've always been strong-minded, but growing up, I was a very, very, very shy child. Not only that, I was very gullible. I didn't think people would, you know, me, and it's so emotional to think that people will take advantage of you, no matter the age, okay? It's hurtful. It hurts when I look back and think about my younger self and think about that there was nobody there to help me. Everybody just kept pushing me and telling me, you're this, you're that, instead of just allowing me to be great, even as a child. So basically what happened was, there's a lot of things that I'm not the same about. Now I speak my mind, I speak wisdom whenever I can, I help others. I'm very outspoken. I am very energetic. I'm not afraid to talk to people. I'm not afraid of change. Like, I'm okay with like being around people, and you know, and it's like I used to not be like that. So I'm just a little bit more outgoing, a little bit more free, a little bit more me. Okay? I speak my truth every day. And it is a little overwhelming for the ones that grew up around me, because I went from being this little with no voice, no confidence, nothing, to being this person who truly knows who she is. I know who I am, and I speak my truth to everybody, and I stand my ground no matter what. And I push through everything that I want ever to dream and accomplish. Okay? And I do it. I don't just talk and all that. I actually put action to it, and I do it, and I complete what I want to do. That is a lot for people who knows you and things like that. But this friend, she accepted that, you know, once we start reconnecting again. She understood, and she was just like, yeah, like, go girl, like, yeah, she, you know, yeah, that's Kayla right there, you know, whatever. But then she started to see that I am my own person, and I don't need anybody else. I don't need her. I don't need anybody. I don't need, like, it's comforting to have people that are there for me, but that's the difference when it comes to you needing to rely on somebody to make decisions. I don't need that anymore. So now that I'm reaching out and doing it, it has provoked her in some way. It has made her turn into somebody else. Like, it's backtracked. Like, at first it was all fun and games, and like, not even fun and, it wasn't no games, but it makes it seem like it was fun and games, because why? It doesn't make sense, guys. Like, literally, she went from being there for me and stuff to now, when we're in public, she does what she can to make me look like a person I'm not. Like, it's so weird. Like, it's so weird. And I'm living proof that this happens to people. And if people aren't strong enough in their mental stability and what they believe in, it will destroy you as a person. It will make you feel like you don't know who you are. It will make you feel like your whole life was a lie. It will make you feel like every time you try and do something, you get pushed back. It will make you feel like all that. But that's why you have to be true to who you are and push through to who you are. Because at the end of the day, I've noticed within the past couple of days that she has been trying to put me back in that box that where she's had placed me before, instead of being open to what I can offer and teach. Because every time I try to open my mouth and say something that is very encouraging or is very just like real, like, I'm telling you this is the problem. I'm telling you in a way that I'm not judging you. I'm just telling you that this is why this happens to you. Not because I'm a know-it-all, but because I went through it, and I can tell you from experience. You don't have to listen to me, but don't put me down because you don't want to grow. You're mad at me because you're not ready to grow, and I am. That's the point. It's weird, right? Ain't that weird? And with that being said, you know, every time I turn around, I get, you know, and when this is the things that is coming out of her mouth, okay? And I'm venting to you guys because this is a real life story, and I'm not scared to share my story. This is what makes my journey. This is what makes me who I am. This is what formed me into the person that I'm becoming and opening up to the world. Like, y'all are following me on this journey every day. Y'all are learning, and I'm opening up more about who I am, the things I go through, and why I know so much. Because things like this, okay? So, yeah, so this is the things that I hear. I'll, you know, out of nowhere, oh, she never knows anything. Or she never knows what's going on. She doesn't pay attention. It's things like this, guys. It's things like this. And I'm just in my head looking like, I'm going to just let her talk, because I see now that I don't know what I've done to you, but now you feel like you have to belittle me to, I don't know, feel better on the inside. It's not cool. It's hurtful, actually. Because that's not who I am anymore, and you know that. That's the thing. People, you show people who you are, and instead of allowing it and being hopeful and being a positive person to you, they see you for who you are, and then they block it out, and they still keep an image of you instead of allowing you to grow and allowing them to see and be good and be happy for you. They rather just block it out and keep you in a box instead of allowing you to be bigger. So that's why I'm here to tell you guys that fuck everybody and their fucking opinions. Because at the end of the day, do not allow someone to put you in a box. Okay? I could have simply took this and I could have been depressed all day. I could have been like, you know, sad and this and that, but I'm not. Because guess what? I asked God to remove people out of my life. I asked God to show me people in my life who are flawed. And when he does, I'm not going to be mad about it, because this is what I asked for. you know? So I know now that this is what I need to hear. This is the things that I need to go through so I can see that people will try you. They will try and bring you down. It's proof. You just have to know who you are. You gotta do the work, know who you are, okay? Because as soon as I was left from that energy, I came back to earth, and I really looked back at the situation, and I really looked and was like, I know damn well that this person that I've known my whole life isn't trying to belittle me, isn't trying to hurt me and make me look bad in front of others. But that's what she's shown me. She doesn't tell people, hey, you know, like she used to in the beginning, but the last couple weeks she been, oh, you're not a good friend, this and that. I'm looking like, what? What? I ain't never not been a good friend, and you know that. But it's cool, because at the end of the day, it is what it is, and it is hurtful because I know who I am at heart, and so does God. And for the ones who are like me and in this situation, just know that you know who you are. And as long as you know who you are, don't allow other people to bring you down. Don't allow other people to make you think that you are not what you are. Like, don't even give it energy. You keep being you. You keep coming on here making videos. Keep doing what makes you happy every day. Ignore the noise. Ignore the noise. But with that being said, yes, this is a vent talk with Kayla, and I hope y'all really took and hear my experience, and hopefully y'all can see where I'm coming from and understand that this is how important it really is. It is important. This message is very important. So that being said, I will talk to you guys later. This is your girl Kayla. It's all love, and yeah, peace.